but it will build over time. It will grow over time. But being open and accepting to your spiritual gift will help so much on this journey. Welcome to the Essence of True Self podcast, where we affirm I am the son of my creation. Here I focus on mindfulness, limiting belief, self-care, spirituality, and overall becoming your true self. I'm your host, Oriana, a book, tea, and self-development lover. I give you tips and tricks of what I learned on my self-development journey so you can apply to yours. If you're interested, keep listening. Hey, welcome back to the Essence of True Self podcast, and I'm your host, Oriana, and I hope your week, your day, your evening is going pretty well. If not, of course, I'm sending you love and light in this time. And if you don't know already, I do readings, mentorship, coaching, all that good stuff below, and all my social medias would be below. So please check it out. And if you already like the vibe already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helped my channel and push it out to more people, like-minded people like us. So let's get into the breathing and saying our affirmations. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now we're going to get into the affirmations. I am the son of my creation. I am the son of my creation. I am the son of my creation. And I hope they bring you back into the present moment, ground you, center you in this present moment, and being open and receptive to the message I have for you today. And as you can tell by the title, how to strengthen your spiritual abilities. I'm just going to say that off the bat, everybody has spiritual abilities. You just have to tap into them and be aware of them and accepting of this gift that you have. And I always say that in every spiritual video I do, because acceptance is the key to the spirituality. If you're not accepting it's not going to really show up the way you think it's going to show up. Leave room for the unexpected, because you might be surprised of what the spiritual realm might reveal to you, what yourself might reveal to you, because you just don't know what might happen. But yeah, when I say spiritual gift, we all have it. But the four main gifts is clairaudience, that's clear hearing. Clairvoyant is clear seeing. Clairsentient is clear feeling. And what's the other one? Clear knowing. I think it's like clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient. I forgot the last clear. I know I'm supposed to know these clears, but sometimes you just forget. Okay, you just forget. But the last one is clear knowing. And let me just go through all of them. Clear hearing is like when you hear like the spiritual realm and other spirits on the other side, and messages just flow to you, but you're not going to hear it on the outside of you. It's going to be in your mind. It's going to be like a passing thought, but really that it's like you messages coming from the spiritual realm and you receiving it through the mind. If you're not really having no thought and you chilling and then something just pop in your head and you're just like, where did this come from? There is clear audience. Clear seeing is having vision in your mind eye right before things happen. Like some people have clear seeing is like when you dreaming and then you dream about something happen and then the next day it happened. That is clairvoyant. You can see what can possibly happen, and you can also see in the past, but a lot of people don't talk about, like, you can see like past lives and things like that. Clairvoyance is very potent. And then you could be daydreaming one day and then boom, you have this vision and then something happened of alignment of that vision. That is clear seeing, clairvoyant. I'm just gonna mess up all day with this video. Clairvoyant, and then clairsentient is clear feeling. So when you get around people and you feel how they're feeling, that is a clear sign that clairvoyant. Clairsentient is your gift. Clear feeling is your gift. Like, you come up to somebody and you know they grieving and you just like, why do I feel this sadness, this overwhelming sadness? It's because of that person energy, and you can feel it. And then you just, sometimes you be like, oh, I got a bad feeling about that person. I really don't like that person, but I don't know why. That is clear feeling. Like, you feel bad, like you don't like being around certain places, like you feel drained about certain people and you feel like your energy being sucked on. That is clear feeling, and you know when somebody's trying to tap into your energy. And then clear knowing, I think everybody have this gift. It's just a knowing of something is about to happen. You just retain information you didn't never talked about before, and you just like, oh my god, this and this, and you never spoke about it, never did studies about it, and then you just know certain things was gonna happen. You just have an inkling, and it's kind of hard to explain clear knowing, because a lot of people like they get clear knowing and clear hearing mixed up because they think it's sometimes you can hear it in your mind. You just know certain things is just not right, or it's just all the clears is just mixed in into this clear knowing. So you just like, oh, I just know this person just not right. Just, I feel it in my soul, or something just telling me this is not it. And I would say that's one of my strongest ones beside clear audience. So yeah, I think all of us have a little bit of all of them, but we also have our strengths and our weaknesses. Okay, so the only way to really strengthen your spiritual abilities, if you don't know already, is mindfulness, healing, returning back to the self. And people think like developing your gift is gonna be like what you see in shows, and you just start, like, for example, in Charms, when, if y'all are Charm girlies, Charm girlies, you know, when Piper was developing her gift, she can freeze things or like blow up things and certain things like that. It's not gonna be like that, y'all. It's not gonna be, oh no, we wish it would be, but it's not gonna be like that. It's a lot of mind centeredness activity, feeling. It's pretty much being aligned with your body and balance within your body to really feel what is really happening. And that cause you to be more grounded and centered within yourself and being comfortable in your own skin. Mindfulness is pretty much being aware of what you're feeling, keeping track of what information flows to you. Like, I always talk about journaling, doing voice memos, like certain feelings would come up. It's pretty much addressing yourself even more and more, and it just peel back the layers of you being very open with yourself, so all your gifts can slowly unlock over time. It's not gonna come as quickly as possible. Some people do, some people don't. And being okay with the process of going through the mindfulness. Meditation is a great mindful technique. Going outside and getting grounded, drawing, coloring, things to help you feel more still in a flow state and not feeling like fight or flight mode. Being more centered and grounded within yourself and enjoy what you like to do. And a lot of times it's just me. How my spiritual gifts really started developing is when I started journaling about certain things, and then certain phrases will pop in my head and I write those down. And that's also called automating writing. And that helps me process the visions and the dreams and stuff that I have, to keep track of it. Once you acknowledge certain things you have recognized and you document that, it helps it be more accepting to your gifts. Documentation is everything when it comes to your spiritual gifts, your spiritual journey. Because I'm not just saying, oh, document this so you can have it just for yourself, but document it for your spiritual journey so you can see how much you have grown over a period of time, and see how much your gift, what basics, if you learn in the present that present moment to lead you to now. What you have learned in the past to bring you to the present moment. Sometimes we just have to go back to the basics to really strengthen our abilities again. Because when we're going through hard things in our life, our gifts can be kind of wonky. You know what I'm saying? We all have like certain days and certain months and weeks out the year that we just can't not do it. Certain things happen in our life, we just can't not do it. And that helps us bring us back to ourselves and go back to those basics: journaling, healing, going through a deep healing, removing any programming from society, reprogramming your mind to see which one is working for you, what's not working for you. And a lot of times we do not want to develop our gift, and because some people just think it's so demonic, and it's not very demonic. It's very natural to the human species, actually, because we are a spiritual being having a human experience. If we're not accepting the ways of the universe, God, source have created us to be, how do we expect us to grow into the spiritual realm? How do you expect us to grow in our spiritual abilities? So shifting your mindset of like, this was happening for a reason. And I know not all Christian people, but Christianity as a whole, and how they project of having spiritual abilities is like the devil and things like that. No, that's not the devil. Why would they have certain prophecies in the book? How do you think they got those prophecies? Through their spiritual abilities. It's like different sayings, different phrases, but they all mean the same thing. But just do your research. I always say do your research, learn on your own. Continue to learn, continue to expand your knowledge of the spiritual realm, but also being open to other knowledge as well of your own and what you have learned on your journey, because all of this is not going to be the same for everybody else. But back to strengthening your spiritual abilities. Your spiritual abilities is what you accept of yourself. Because my personal experience was, I used to not feel like I was heard. And ironically, once I started hearing myself out and journaling and facing myself and receiving messages, not only in real time, but also in my dreams, and learning that clairaudience have became one of my strongest suit, because I never felt heard, but that soon I heard myself, everything started to align for me. Everything made sense for me to hear what I'm feeling, but also hearing the other realms and knowing what's my voice and other people's voices. And discernment is really in everything you do, just knowing what is for you and what's not for you, what doesn't align with you and what does align with you. So for me, a lot of people say clairaudience and clairknowing is one of the hardest ones to distinguish, because as humans, when we have a lot of thoughts and have a lot of feelings throughout the day, we don't realize what is ours and what is not ours. And that's why I say document everything, get things out. And people's like, well, I don't know what to write. Just write anything that comes to mind. Let the dumping begin, because you just got to let it out to be able to clear out all the clutter that's in your mind to navigate your own mind. That's why I say reprogramming and dumping all the programming that society have taught us out. And being okay with, like, okay, I don't really have to go by these standards, even though this is what society tell me to be. I get to make my own. And spirituality, like I said, is pretty much coming back to yourself, knowing yourself, trusting yourself, seeing yourself. So reprogram your subconscious, your conscious, and unconscious mind will help you develop your gift more, tapping more into yourself. And meditation is the key here. Sitting with yourself to see what naturally is your gift. Sitting in silence to see what comes up. Because a lot of times when we sit in silence and stillness, we can feel or we can hear or we can see certain things, because we're not fully distracted. When you're not distracted, that's when things become clear to you. When you feel stagnant, that's when things come clear to you. When you are still. Stillness is key. Meditating is key. And finding different ways to meditate. I always say art any type of creative form is the best way to meditate, but also sitting in silence and just seeing what comes up. What do you feel? Or asking your spirit team, be like, show me my spiritual gifts. Me, I just knew. I don't know. People say I'm intuitive, but I'm very intuitive. I will agree with them, but I'm very intuitive. So it's just, I just knew. When I know, I know. And that's why I say clairaudience and clairknowing is one of my strongest suits, because some things I don't even realize I know. So being in mindfulness, stillness, awareness, consciousness will help you develop your spiritual gifts. But it will build over time. It will grow over time. But being open and accepting to your spiritual gift will help so much on this journey. And being okay with being different. Because having these spiritual gifts, everybody's not going to be the same. Not like we see on social media. We see a billion and a thousands of tarot readings and different mediumships. But everybody's going to be different. It's never going to be the same. Whatever you like to express your spiritual gift, you get to choose to do so. And you might be led to certain ways to do so, and allow it to happen. Allow your spiritual team to show you what your lineage have learned over a period of time. Allow your lineage to be your ancestors, your spirit team, to show you what you truly are, who you truly are, and what your purpose is. Because a lot of times our purpose for the spiritual people is your spirituality, sharing what you have learned, what you have grown over time. So your spiritual abilities is a gift. It's an ability that you always had. But a lot of times as we was a kid, we shunned it away because it was demonized. But right now, babes, this is a time to uproot that mentality and open to new options and your new abilities, or already abilities that you already have. Because you are stronger and wiser than you know. You are capable than you know. So accepting your spiritual ability, accepting yourself. So accept yourself and watch how your gift flourish. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I feel like I was rambling a lot in this video, but I hope this really helps somebody. Just mindfulness, whatever makes it easier for you. Breathing, breath work, meditation, writing, being more conscious within yourself, being more aware of yourself will be the key of developing your spiritual gift. But I really hope this helps somebody. And if you just need a little bit of mentorship and help about developing your gift, check the description below and check out my services. I am always there. If you just want to read and to know what's going on in your life, I can also help you with that. And I have a lot of good things on the way, so keep an eye out for that, okay? And I just want to let you know, thank you, family. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful you're here. I am beyond happy that you are here. I hope your day is going well. If not, of course, I'm seeing you love and light in this time. And I love you guys. And if you really like this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And share it with somebody who might need to hear this. Much love, family.